What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Chad Russell Camper here. Wanted to make a short video because I just got this bass in the mail maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I had to make a video about it because it's just kind of crazy. A little background about it: I was on the website AliExpress and I saw that they had a bunch of guitars on there, and then I found the basses, and I started seeing all these crazy basses on there. So I've always wanted a Fodera, and I saw that they had some Fodera copies, and now I'm not saying it's a great thing to copy Fodera or to make knockoffs, but when I saw the price, I had to buy it and I had to just try it out. So this bass is like a Fodera sort of Emperor type model, and it was priced at $269. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to buy it and just see how it is. So I ordered it, and then I got messaged that it wasn't even built yet and it would take a little bit longer. So I said, that's fine. So it took 4.5 months to get to me, but it's finally here. I wanted to make a video demonstrating the original electronics because those were terrible, but I didn't do it, and I ended up buying some Aguilar pickups for 5-string here, and I recently got them put in, so now I figured it's time to make the video about it. I'll just say a couple things about the bass if you're curious about buying one from AliExpress. The body itself is pretty good. It's really solidly built. It appears to be a two-piece body with the neck being one and the body being the other. And it's really heavy. It's probably like 12 or 13 pounds. The neck is super wide, and it's just really interesting to feel it. I will say that the inlays on the neck are really cool. They look really good in person. There aren't really a lot of blotches or anything like that. The paint's all good. It didn't come nicked up. The metal's clean. The knobs are secure. The frets are not terrible. They're not as bad as I expected. I honestly expected this bass to come and be somewhat terrible, but I was pleasantly surprised with the overall build of it, and the guy kept sending me pictures as it was being built because it took so long. So I'm happy with that. We've got dots on top on the neck. We've got inlays here. They're really beautiful. We got nice tuners. On the website, there are actually no specifications about the bass itself, like no true specs. So I can't say a ton of it. I don't think that it's made out of any amazing wood, but in general, it feels pretty good. The other thing that I had to do was take the saddles and unscrew them and move them in so that the strings would line up over the correct spot for the pickups, because originally the strings were even wider out, and that did feel insane on the neck to play with that wide of string spacing. But we moved them in, got them over the pickups, and it's sounding decent. I will say it's not something that I want to take out to a ton of gigs right now, just because it's the power and the electronics are still a little iffy. It does have active and passive. It takes one battery in the back. But I will say for this video, I'm just going to be playing on passive because when I switch on the active, I start getting a lot of static. And sometimes that seems to just happen at home when I go DI into my system, which I'm doing today. But on the gigs where I have tried it and I've gone to active, I'm not really hearing a bunch of sound. The other problem that I notice is when I take my hands off the strings, if I'm not playing, even if I'm in passive, I start to get the sort of electronic hum, and I guess that's some sort of grounding issue or something like that. But all that being said, I wanted to demonstrate how it sounds by itself and then maybe play with a little little loop or something in the background just to see what it's like in a mix. But all in all, if you are on AliExpress and you're like, is this really worth it? It's sort of worth it, especially if you're maybe a beginner or you're looking for a super budget bass, or you just want a body and you can do all the electronics and everything yourself, and it's a pretty cool idea. So right now I'm gonna turn it up. I'm going DI into the Apollo, and I'm just gonna be on the active setting today just so you guys can hear what the bass sounds like with the Aguilar pickups in it. And everything's flat. There's no EQ on any processing or anything. So that's flat right there. I'm going to take you all the way to the back pickup. I'm going to turn the blend knob all the way to the back pickup. I will say it's a little hard to play. I'm not really totally used to it yet, but if I got used to it, I think it would be pretty decent. So we're still on the back pickup here. Not a terrible tone. Now I'm going to take us to the front pickup, all the way to the front. Sounding all right. Now I'm going to take us back into the middle pickup. I'm going to play that one more time. Sorry for the crappy playing, but I just want to demonstrate some of the tones on it, even some of the chord tones. You might also notice that I'm getting some buzzing, and I definitely need to maybe adjust. I might need to do a little bit of adjustment on the truss rod as well as the string height, because there are some frets that I feel like are kind of dead. But all in all, not terrible. There is a piece where you can get into the truss rod and adjust that as well. So it does have that. And I think with a little more work, if I really gutted all of the electronics, maybe replaced every wire in the back, then we'd probably have a better system going. But that is for another day. So now I'm going to play with a little bit of a loop. You can hear it inside the mix, and we'll go from there. So now you heard it. We got the Fodera knockoff AliExpress bass, and I think it's a fun purchase. I think there's a lot that you can do with the bodies if you want to go that route. Again, I got it for $269 plus shipping. Took a while to get to me, but I wanted to at least make a video to show what's going on with it. And if you like the videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to post more videos recently, so I appreciate all the support from everybody. And I'll put the link to this bass in the description. See you soon.